Hi. Can you all hear me? Because I don't have the mic like on me. It's like across the street, basically. Um, it says that it's two lives up. I have to fix that because that would be annoying going into two lives. That's just That's just what that right. Please hit the like. Hi, Tasha, Sherry Boo. Sherry, hi, Boo. Hey, girl. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Nicole Reloaded. Hello. With the ish. Hello. Hi, Miss T. Moderator. Hi, Boo. Don't do that. Ooh, I touched the mic. Scorpion Vibes, I don't know what that means, but hello. I love you. Make me do it. Hello. I love you. Oh, hi. Hello. Okay. We're gonna do a call in. Do y'all want to do a call in? Because I said this year, 2026, that I will make things different over here. That I want to hear from y'all. Yes. The call in is anonymous. Okay. You do not have to say who you are or anything like that. We will be on the phone, so it will be no different than a phone call, girl. Same thing. Correct. Correct. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Don't come over here, boring. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I am fixing. Hi, too. Hi, Boo. Hi. Hi, Shay. Shay, I don't know what that means. I can't read that. It's an audible. Okay, it's not legible. And I'm a girl. Not the video ain't available no more. Hi Scorpion Vibes. Member. Oh, so with all my survivings this year as well, correct. Oh yeah, you tried it. See, the Lord is with me. The Lord is with me. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. So the members will be getting the survivings first. Okay. So they'll be getting them first. And then well, Warner. But move right along. Okay, so that is right there. Sorry, I was reading something on my YouTube. I'm like, what? what? Lit, lit, lights. There we go. So there is two. I knew there was two. All right, boom. Okay, now we are here. we are here. Okay, now I can pay attention. Um, okay, boom. Now you have my undivided attention. Yes. Please, did y'all hit the like? Did y'all hit the like? Hi, Sim Marquis. Hi, Green Eyes. Hi. Hi, Capricorn. Hi. Um, ugh. Hi, Room Shaker. Hi, Boo. Miss T, I don't know what that means. Leave me alone. Okay? We about to do a live on Tasha K and Cardi B. Okay, hold on. Because y'all are so Is that enough? Can I turn it back off now, please? Can I turn it back off now, please? Okay, you saw me. Can I go? Can I go? This is not how my life was supposed to go. This is like not what we planned, John. It's really not. Thank you, Scorpion Vibes. Oh, nothing. Just what is this? Being sent messages. I don't know what nothing is today. I'm talking about tipping the barber. You need to tip me. I'm the one who paid them. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my show, The Shine Everywhere Show. Please hit the like. Okay. Now, can I go back to the screen? No. No. Hi, Bernie. Hi, Bernice. Hi, sweetie. I'm really distracted. So, yes, Green Eyes. Talking about some no shine. Yes, Green Eyes. So, I know y'all been seeing the news online about Tasha K and Cardi B. Of course, I was going to come live and talk about it because, like, why wouldn't I? Like, of course, a lot of you have been waiting to hear what I've had to say. So, here I am. I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say, and I'm not going to be biased because gross. I'm not going to be biased because I don't do that. Let me put this in the chat. If y'all want to call in after I give commentary. If anyone wants to call in, let me pull it up. Put in the chat moderators if y'all want to copy and paste it in the chat too. If you can, that'd be great. The number is 404 954 2043. Okay. Now, for warning, I am not going to be answering this outside of YouTube hours. Okay. Because I know a lot of y'all want to sleep with me, and I get it. Okay. Correct. So I know a lot of y'all. So I get it. I get it. But I will not be answering this outside of YouTube hours. Very cute. I guess if y'all want to leave me like a voicemail or something like that, I don't know. If you want to cuss me out, hey, whatever. But I will not be answering this number outside of YouTube hours. That's just what that word. That's just what that word. Because I will give it to one of my moderators, okay, and they'll tell you where to go where the sun don't shine. Okay. So yeah, so I'm gonna keep putting it in the chat, moderators, if y'all want to keep dropping it. I just made it yesterday. You know how I am. Last minute everything, every way. So if y'all want to call in, you absolutely can. Okay, you're anonymous. You can stay anonymous. We would love to hear from you. Okay, call in. Oh, I forgot to put it in time. Whatever, I'll do later. So we're gonna do yes. So I mean, I guess you can swear, but try like not to. Because just try not to. A lot of people in my audience, anyways, like they don't like a whole bunch of profanity, like they don't mind here and there, but just like every other word, bleep, 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 they don't like that. So kind of just, I don't know, not. I don't know, not. I'm like really like hung up on um the monetization thing. It's just more so of for like the people that are going to listen back, whatnot. Some people don't like to hear profanity like every other word. They want to hear your thoughts. They want to hear your opinions. But a lot of people don't feel like that has to come with profanity. Like a lot of it. I get people are going to slip. In day to day speech, we use certain words to describe certain things. So that's fine. I do not expect you to be biased as well. When you call in, if you want to get it off your chest. I mean, you absolutely can. If you feel some type of way about Cardi, fine. You feel some type of way about Tasha, fine. Like that's cool. But let's try not to attack people. So like I don't want either one of them to feel attacked. But it's cool to give your opinion. Rather you're fond of the person or rather you're not. And sometimes I get like personality can affect if you like someone or not. So sometimes just based off the person's personality, you go to attack them because you don't like them. It's just like a kind of coming in bias little piece. So that's just what that. But yeah, feel free to call in. I would love to hear from you all. Trolls will be hung up on. And we would love if you could keep it on topic. That would be great. And then yeah, and we will be doing other call-ins. So and we'll just do open call-ins so you can call in and pretty much say whatever. I do want to do call-ins in the morning and do like what got you pissed off this morning type of call-ins, like just anything. If it's traffic, the weather, your kid, your baby daddy, your baby mama, your daddy, your cousin, your brother, your sister, your job. So that will be fun. I think so. We'll definitely do those too. So let's try to keep it on topic. I think the audience would appreciate that. Absolutely. I don't care to really if you have any other YouTubers that you want to talk about too. That's fine too, but keep it like to on topic. Like, appreciate it. All right. Thank you. Thank you. So if you have been underneath the social media rock and don't know what's going on, Cardi B has came forward and said, looky here, I'm going to sue you basically all over again. All right. She got mad at Tasha K because Tasha K, I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm really confused. Okay. Cardi got up in the ruckus because there were random people going around online, trolls, speaking of her father, of Cardi B's father, whom Cardi does not show. We rarely ever see her post any pictures, videos, anything like that with her mother or father. One of the last times Cardi did show her father, she was very upset with the paparazzi because they were putting him on camera and asking him questions. He is the father of Cardi, a superstar. So why wouldn't people be interested? And I understand not everybody's going to Tina knows the situation to where they want their parents like out on the forefront to where certain parents are known due to who their kid is. Not everybody's like that. Some people want that part of them to stay private. They want it, kept to they want it to stay normal. They don't want their parents and other people in their lives that are close to them to change because of the attention that they would get. So they just try to keep them in the background. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't, you know, yeah. But I do understand why Cardi B would be upset by people going around stating that her father allegedly R-worded, rhymes with grape, R-worded someone and it be floating around. So here's my thing. Cardi. That is a years old rumor. Okay. Years ago, it was rumored that Cardi B's father may have R word. That isn't 2026 tea. Okay, that's old. And it's again an old rumor. Cardi B never helped the rumor coming forward saying, my dad never did that. You're his daughter. We're going to expect you to say it. Okay. She never proved it. Not that she had to, but there was no proof besides Cardi coming forward saying he can do that. That was it, right? It doesn't help either that Cardi never shows him. It will make one think, well, is that why you don't be in the public with him? Because you don't want people to know what he did? Or was he an illegal immigrant? But other people have said, alleged, about him too. Now, these are rumors. They're rumors. We don't know any of them to be true or false. But like again, Cardi does hold her pants because there was rumors about her father doing certain things to her mother, hurting and harming her. But there were just rumors. Like it was never anything like proven or anything like that. And people kind of just let it go and moved on. Well, recently, people online started stating that about Cardi's dad again. The last time they did it, I feel like it was more so when her and Nicki were really like in the thick of it. You know, the Barbs coming forward, saying certain things, because Cardi and Barty Gang say certain things about Nicki Minaj's husband, Kim Petty. So in retaliation, the Barbs brought that rumor back out again about Cardi's father allegedly rhymes with grape someone, right? So with people coming forward saying it as of recently was because Stefan Diggs is being sued by his ex-chef. And this ex-chef was allegedly contacted via DM by Cardi B and were on Stefan's like defense, allegedly, about this lawsuit that she has against Stefan right now. Okay. So let's get into this. This one sounds like I really don't know why Cardi is coming at Tasha. Maybe y'all know, but I'm just showing you what I know and what I've seen. Not based off of a bunch of other people's, me. Based off of me. What I've wouldn't research. I don't get it. I don't understand why Cardi is so pressed with Tasha, but we're gonna keep going. Yeah, 'cause she said a lot. I thought that like Tasha really like did something. I'm running around looking for like what did Tasha do? What did Tasha do? What did Tasha do? Still haven't found it. So okay, sorry, the music was playing. So this is how Cardi got into it from what I'm gathering. Cardi, because online they were stating things about Cardi's father, which I just explained, right? Please hit the like over 300 some people in here. Please hit the like 144 likes. Thank y'all so much for who has already double tapped the screen, but double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. Okay, I really appreciate that. So Cardi says, first thing first, my dad never been arrested in this country. This one. Again, not helping, Cardi. My dad is an immigrant from the Dominican Republic. I don't understand. He would be deported if he committed such a disgusting crime. I don't know why y'all playing games just for you to be fake mad when I post who got the real mugshots, real evidence, and real cases for the R word. Stop playing with me and my family and leave me alone for real, before I start some today. Okay, let's see. To most people, this is when Cardi B started making her little internet presence before the rant against Tasha K. So people were already saying this had nothing to do with Tasha. She didn't say nothing about Tasha. This don't say nothing about Tasha K. Y'all see anything about Tasha K? I don't see nothing about Tasha K. Y'all see anything about Tasha K? So I'm like, okay. So clearly Tasha and the winos aren't going around saying anything like that about Cardi. They're not doing it. So I'm like, well, Cardi's fans is the ones that basically are doing this to her. Cardi said something about that the other day. She just did it in a nonchalant way. Because who Cardi is really pissed off at is Stefan. That's who she's mad at. Okay. And her fans been coming at her. And I think she was trying to keep a subtle approach because she didn't want to bring light to people going around saying that her father is an R word. This is before she said anything about her dad being an R word. This is just the other day.
Y'all need to calm down. Is y'all cool? Y'all been dragging me for 3 or 4 days. Y'all been a little bit too mean. Like, all right now. Y'all been a little bit too mean. I can't change. Y'all need to calm down. Y'all need to calm down. Is y'all cool?
She talking to her fans.
I can't change shit. I can't go back in time. You know what I'm saying? I already had a baby. Y'all want me to put my baby back in my pussy? Huh? I don't know. What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to leave my man and fuck yours? You want me to leave my man and just go and fuck? I can't change. I'm already super stressed out. You know what I'm saying? I'm already super stressed out. I need my support system, my fans to love me. I want y'all to come to my tour and enjoy yourself with me. Don't be dragging me. It's enough. All right? It's enough. I'm already super stressed out. You know what I'm saying? I'm already super stressed out. I need my support system, my fans to love me. I want y'all to come to my tour and enjoy yourself with me. Don't be dragging me. It's enough. All right? It's enough.
So she said her own fans.
I want good for y'all. I want health, money, prosperity, happiness for this new year for y'all. Wish me the same thing, all right? Leave me alone, though. Shit. Damn. Y'all scare me sometimes. Y'all a little bit too. I want good for y'all.
She's talking to her fans. Okay, she said her fans scare her. Her fans coming at her about Stefan. That's what she's talking about. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Who gifted memberships? I can't see. It doesn't tell us who gifts memberships when you're vertical. Thank you so much, whoever did. I love you. Mwah. It's so sweet. So yeah, so she's already pressed with Stefan. Even her fans have been dragging her about Stefan. This is prior to her saying something about her dad. So your fans were saying stuff about you, your man, and your dad. That's your people. Because watch her saying about Tasha. She didn't say, Tasha, chill. I sued you. Stop dragging me. She didn't say that. She was talking to her own people. She was talking to Barty Gang, not the winos. She don't talk to the winos. So I'm like, why is everybody not picking up that she's mad at Stefan? That's who she's angry with. It's not our fault. It's not Tasha's fault. And this isn't me being biased. It's not Tasha's fault, excuse me, Cardi, that you keep picking trash ass men. You're a megastar, Cardi. There's hundreds of thousands of athletes. Most of them aren't being discussed right now, sweetie. There's plenty of people on the Patriots, ain't nobody talking about. You date them. You don't think overnight they're going to be all over the blogs? You don't think, are you okay, Cardi? Any person you date is going to become instant content for people because you are a megastar. Same thing with Klay Thompson. Well, nobody talking about him since he dated one of the Kardashians. Because that's the last time he had any relevance. But now since he with Megasis, Of course, people are going to talk about Clay and put a microscope up to him. Watches every move. And as soon as he up or do something that people frown upon, it's going to be everywhere because he's with Megan. But if he break up with Megan, anybody gonna care about him? No one will care. Hello. So why can't Tasha talk about Stefan? Why wouldn't she? If you don't want to be a celebrity, say it. Yeah. I'm like, girl, you clearly for the last since you've been dating him, been mad at him. It's our fault that you keep dating problematic men. You keep going to find men with 6, 7 baby mamas, 2, 3 pregnant when he courting you. That's on you. Like, but girl, you can bring the girl out the ghetto, but that's just keeping it froggy. You could date a good man. You could date an L7, a square, someone that's just simply in the relationship for you. But that ain't your type of swag. But you can't blame Stefan because again, you go from Offset to him. That's you are the common denominator in that equation, not the men. It's you. You keep getting with men to do you dirty. You keep getting with men to where people will feel sorry for you instead of congratulate you, make you low key goals, couples goals, and stuff like that. You do that. No one says you give an Offset and Cardi B. That's not a compliment. That's not a compliment, girl. Just like when people said y'all relationship like Whitney and Bobby's, Ike and Tina, that is not a compliment. Mm-mm. It's not a compliment. And it's not because none of those relationships worked out. It was the dynamic between the two during said relationship. Like that's it. Those were toxic. All those relationships were toxic. So it's not a compliment for a person to say your relationship is giving Offset and Cardi B. It's not a compliment. It really isn't. Shout out to my boo, NY. I'm say NY Hot Boo. She says, I think a lot of us were waiting for your perspective input into this mess. Happy New Year's to you and your shine. Thank you so much, sweetheart, and Happy New Year's to you. Thank you so much for the sticker. I really appreciate it. See, at least I know you love me, girl. I know you love me. Now, don't nobody else love me, girl. I know you and Scorpion vibes. I know y'all love me, girl. Hair flip. Yes. So I was just like, who are you mad at right now? So the more I listened, the more I found out it's Stefan. That's who you mad at. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes complete sense. That you are mad at Stefan. So she comes forward, she talks to her fans, she's upset with her fans, but is trying to like keep a low key so that her fans don't cuss her out. Okay, because normally what she would be doing is what she used to do with Offset. Cardi, we didn't just meet you. Normally you would be live venting like you used to about Offset. You used to do that all the time. You'll go live, say all of these subs and innuendos, all this, we obviously know who you're talking about, right? But we don't. And then they'll be somewhere in a room or she'll be laying in the bed and she'll go back live after he done beat her down, all of that. And then it's just butterflies and champagne. Then he'll mess up again. Then she'll do the venting. All that. This is what she do. This is what she do. But with Stefan, she learned her lesson. So she want to do it a little differently this time. So her coming forward talking to her fans that day, I don't feel that her fans are truly like dragging her. I think that they're being honest with her. And I don't think that she likes that. I think that she is used to yes man. I think she want all her fans to around. Shout out to Ducky. She says, love you, Sean. Happy New Year. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. And thank you so much for being a member. Thank you. So yeah, I just feel like that's really her being upset that everybody isn't like, oh yeah, we love Stefan and he's great for you, and we're so happy you moved on, and we're so happy you're not with Offset anymore, and Stefan, he's such a better guy. Her fans aren't saying that. They're not. And that bothers Cardi because I feel like she feels like if anybody supposed to have my back, it's supposed to be y'all. So with her saying things like love and light, I want what's best for y'all. I want y'all to have good. I want good. She wants her fans to say the same thing to her in return. Like, just be happy for me. And people don't see happiness every other day in the headlines, girl. And it don't be just Tasha K. It be plenty of people. Plenty, right? So then the stuff about her father was coming out. Cardi comes forward, defends her father, as we all expect her to do. And after she defends her father, then all of a sudden it's this huge rant on Spaces about Tasha K. Now, Tasha, hold on, let me show you what Tasha. Ooh, what was that? Hold on. Oh, okay. What was that? Okay, right. So Tasha, after it was a rumor going around about Cardi B allegedly going into, because again, Stefan Diggs is being sued by his ex-chef, and the ex-chef is a woman, and allegedly Stefan put his hands on her. Whatever. Okay. It's all being handled in court. So when Tasha heard that, Tasha wrote on her Twitter, witness intimidation charges coming soon. You can't contact an alleged victim on behalf of someone being prosecuted. Allegedly, because it was alleged. It was alleged that Cardi B had reached out to the chef, the ex-chef that was cooking for Stefan Diggs. So Tasha also reposted her interview that she did with Chris Blake, right? And here's that as evidence, Exhibit 8. Okay. So Tasha did say that. She was referring to Cardi, and she reposted her interview with Chris Blake. What is wrong with Tasha reposting an interview that she did with Chris Blake because Cardi B is in the headlines right now? So is Stefan. And what Tasha was referring to was Stefan saying, contacting whoever, whether it was you, somebody that is his girlfriend, or Stefan contacting, or you going over there for Stefan, contacting a witness is considered intimidation. Okay? Shady. It is. But she was not directly referring to Cardi. Now, was Cardi one of the people she could have been talking about? Yes. Because if Stefan contacts her, isn't it the same thing? Witness intimidation. So why wouldn't it be if his girlfriend did? So for a person to go right to say, she's talking about Cardi, because you can say the same thing if, I'm just saying, like, and I'm not being biased. Like, I'm just calling a thing. Because again, if Tasha did something, I would be like, Tasha, you should, girl. Tasha, nah, girl. I would call it out. But as far as I can see, Tasha ain't did nothing yet. She ain't did nothing yet. What she do? What she do? What she do, y'all? All this talking I've been doing, what has my mama, I mean Tasha, what has she done? She ain't did nothing. Hello? She ain't did nothing. What she do? As I said, what she do? What she do? So, and Tasha can repost it. Why wouldn't she repost it? She makes money. A situation with Steph Blonde coming back into the interview with Chris Blake was about Steph Blonde, not Cardi. It wasn't about her. Cardi, why is you mad? It gives, you're not mad at her. You're mad at him. It's just easier to take it out on her. Because that's what I'm getting. It's easy to go forward hooping and hollering and saying crazy things about someone that's not supposed to technically be speaking on you. To me, that's weak. If you want to be left alone, leave the person alone. That's what you requested, right? Via court. You wanted her to keep her name out your mouth. She has. She has. What's the problem? Selena Powell, the Thunder slut, was just over there with Offset. She posted that too. Was that to get under your skin, or was that her just doing her job? Because what that got to do with you? Cardi said out of her own mouth during the rant that Tasha K got her blocked on everything. Because she got me blocked on everything. You have a problem with that? That just goes to show you want to contact her. You want to say stuff to her. Like, you want to come at her. Because why do you care about being blocked, sir? And why does she have to block you? Why wasn't the other way around? That's weird. Why she have to block you? Like, and Tasha said that years ago. Tasha said, Sean, I got her blocked on everything. She did not lie. That was true. Cardi admitted it. Cardi like, yeah, I blocked her on everything. Or she blocked me on everything. I'm like, wow. Crazy that it took her to block you. But because you're the one who's saying you're being harassed. You're the one who said you was being chased all around YouTube with a whole bunch of lies. And social media. Twitter, all that. Crazy. Crazy. So I'm like, okay. Interesting. So I kept, looking. The interview that she did with Chris Blake says that Stefan is basically like DL. Whatever. So Cardi then goes live on Spaces and come cussing Tasha out, saying some of the craziest stuff. Now, even when I beat for Tasha, I never said anything about Tasha's essay that happened to her, okay, when she was young. All right? Crazy word. I was like, Cardi, damn. Like, is it that deep? All because then? Because Tasha ain't said nothing. That's it. All because of this? Now you suing her again and all that? That's what she said? Oh, I'm gonna sue you again? Because I'm not playing with Cardi's audio. It's just way too much profanity. I'll play a little bit because I did find one that was edited. But yeah, it's just way too much profanity. Okay. So after that's posted, Cardi, I'm gonna play that right now. Cardi comes. So y'all can hear it. So y'all can.
Power on. The Bluetooth device is ready to. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Okay. Boom. So Cardi goes on Spaces and goes on something like this.
I'm not playing. And if you think you're gonna be looking for loopholes, harassing the people that I'm involved with, I got another shit coming for you, baby. If you think because you don't mention but you're gonna be harassing the people that I be with, no. I got so be ready for that. Ugly ass. If you think because you're not using my name, that is so funny because me and my lawyer have been talking about that shit. Bitch, we got something real fucked for that ass. Go talk to your lawyer about it. I've been letting you breathe.
I've been letting you breathe because shit been going real smooth for me. I'm not letting you bitches breathe no fucking more. That harassment that y'all be thinking that you're gonna be getting away with is not. Every day y'all harassing me. If y'all not harassing me, y'all find something to harass on somebody that got involved with me. No, I'm gonna there for real. Yes, Grand Court Day. To be honest, Cardi B needed this. She ain't spazzed for a minute, and I'd rather it be over something as serious. Yeah, exactly.
She's saying you're not going to keep harassing the people that I'm dealing with. Da da da. Again, it's not about her. She's mad about what Tasha is alluding about Stefan. So it's easy for a person to say like, oh, and Tasha said the witness intimidation because Cardi said that she never went into old girl DM. She went forward during the spaces screaming and saying it was the other way around, that the girl came for her or came into her DMs, not Cardi pursuing her, saying nothing. Cardi act like a woman didn't exist. Now that can be true. I believe Cardi. If she said that she didn't reach out to the woman, she didn't reach out to the woman, and it was alleged. There was no proof that was put out from what I saw, because I would show y'all, that Cardi B went into her DM. I didn't see that. Okay. So when Tasha did write that, Tasha did say allegedly. So again, she could have easily have been talking about Stefan as well. But Cardi saying, "Oh, I'm gonna take you back to court." You think that I with harassing even the people that I'm dealing with. I ain't letting y'all get away with it. And I'm assuming she's also talking about the Chris Blake interview too that Tasha K had did, and trying to use that as like, oh, she keeps coming for the people that I deal with. But hold on.
You know what, bitch? Harass people because no matter how much they front online, like they got so much shit, guess what? Your husband is dependent off of you. One thing about it, no matter what nigga I'm with, I never fucking bought me a motherfucking gift. I never fucking have to take care of no fucking nigga.
Isn't Offset asking for alimony as we speak? Isn't Offset requesting alimony as we speak? Don't he want half of almost everything? Are you okay? Y'all not fully divorced because you and him cannot come to a settlement of what you feel like you should give him. From what we last heard, you were offering like upwards of like $10 million to him or something like that. But when you go with somebody that's balling, they don't want nothing from you, mama. You can keep everything. And they give you some money. I don't think Jay-Z would be suing Beyonce for alimony. I feel like he would be fine. And I do feel like Beyonce would clean up in a divorce. But overall, he would be fine. He wouldn't need Beyonce to pay half his debt and all the heat. So are you sure? Was that not you on stage giving Offset a $3 million check for his birthday? With joint accounts? Where was you at? I believe it was $3 million, wasn't it? A man with money don't want money on his birthday. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm rich and I'm married to somebody rich. I don't want money for my birthday. It's weird. Especially when we're together. She gave off the $2 million on camera twice. Ooh. So $4 million. I just highly doubt that ASAP Rocky's giving Rihanna some money on her birthday. I just highly doubt that Rihanna giving ASAP Rocky money on his birthday. I just don't think that's happening. Because they both rich. Now, ASAP is not nearly as rich as Rihanna, but he's well off. ASAP's fine. He's still booking big gigs to this day. Dolce & Gabbana, stuff like that. Like, yeah, he gets paid handsomely. He does fine. He fine. He leave Rihanna right now, he ain't suing the phone alimony. As far as we know, they're not even married. So he couldn't sue for that if he wanted to. He the one who be paying child support. Rihanna be fine. She ain't gonna worry about none of that. Him trying to take half of her $1 billion empire. She ain't gonna worry about it. But okay. I mean, go on, Cardi.
That's a fact. And that's a fact. Bitch, you're so miserable. You gotta be coming online to harass people and lie about people because you gotta take care of your kid.
Oh.
Because your fucking husband is just fucking there. Your husband is your employee. Not rebound. All that money that you act like you got, bitch. All mad bread to taxes. And that is a fact. You out here begging the IRS and that is a
What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Why is she so mad? I'm like, what? Why are you so angry? And at Tasha, I'm still confused. Because even with the Chris Blake interview, he took that to DJ Academics first. Tasha did not break that story. DJ Academics did. But he be calling Cardi on the phone and she be answering it. Mm-hmm. Non-black women, y'all have to stop bowing to Peen, but disrespecting the black vajayjay. That's weird. So y'all give the men that disrespect y'all, the black ones, y'all give them so much respect and props, all of that. But then when it comes to the women, y'all just stumble all upon them. Stampede. Y'all could care less about the life givers. Mm-hmm. The ones that's pushing black dudes out for y'all to own in the first place. But you talk about niggas in the first place. Like, please. Y'all are like mad respectful to them because you don't have an issue with DJ Academics. You don't say nothing negative about him. He just called you. Last time I checked, talking to you about your album, all of that, you answer, hey, all of that was fine. He the one brought it to the light. If not for him, Tasha wouldn't know nothing about Chris Blake. Fact. But it's a problem when a black woman says something. Interesting, because you could have drug Academics like this. But no. Because he got problems with IRS too. Who don't? Girl, the IRS. Like, we don't care about that. Girl. Because they want to take the money that we work hard for. Like, are you okay? Uncle Sam, you like him now? Trump too? Girl. Okay.
Begging the IRS to not take your bread because you owe so much money on unpaid YouTube checks, and that is a fact. And one thing about me, I don't owe to nobody. I don't owe a soul. I don't owe to nobody. My bills is paid on time all the time. One thing about me is
the only bill you ain't paid yet is that Offset one. Oh, what's a bill you ain't paid, girl? Ugh. It's a bill you ain't paid, girl. Because as far as I'm checking, girl, because you telling Tasha to run. Where's my check? Where's my check? Where's my check? Okay, where's Offset? Can't you just send it to him? Because that's what I say if I was Tasha. I sent it to Officer. Ain't y'all married? Don't you owe him a few dollars? Anyway, girl. Don't you owe him a few dollars? Gotcha. But okay, girl.
I'd rather not splurge than owe anything. That's why you're miserable. You can never bother me. This is not 2008. This is
Hey, Dimitri, I love you. Hey, babes. Hey.
2019 and 2018 when people used to hurt my feelings and like I used to cry. Y'all don't got that power on me no more.
Are you sure? Because it's giving teary-eyed as we speak. All alone on a Sunday morning. Where the is a step line? You doing all of this swinging. Girl, where your big booty nigga at? Because you doing all of this swinging for him. Ain't you tired of that? Girl, when you go get a man that's going to defend you. Because, girl, you doing all this windmilling for Stefan. And he over there playing with footballs. Literally. He over there in a gymnasium, a locker room full of men. Showering. It take him forever to come out, don't it? He be the last one. He want to turn off the lights.
That power no more. You're a fucking scum. And I'm so glad I overpassed that. But don't ever get it twisted.
You're talking about stuff like you're in it, like you're don't get me wrong, like you're giving this energy to Tasha, but it sounds like you're talking to Stefan because that's who you mad at. If not for him, you wouldn't even be saying nothing right now. Not at all.
Just the same way you think that you're doing something, I'll show you something. Woo! This juice is nasty. But somebody said Erica fighting for her life trying to do Cardi makeup. And she gonna be like, boo boo, it was you, it was moving too much, boo boo. This dumbass page gonna talk about she back on Spaces crashing out on a huge rant right now. I thought it was gonna be a new year, new Cardi. Who the said that? Who the said that? Who the said that? New year, new.
Agreed. Yeah, who said that? Who said that? Because you know that wasn't happening. You know that wasn't happening. Please hit the like. Please hit the like.
No, new goals.
Right. No, see, of course, now she's trying to move the goalpost and talk about new goals. No, she did say that. Shout out to Chris. You're right. She did say that, but did you believe her? Like, no. Cardi is not one for fame, but she is one for attention. Correct. You can't be the clout, but calling someone a clout chaser while collecting clout. One thing about Tasha K, she get into it with her, that's going to be everywhere. It's going to be everywhere. Hi, the Official Campaign. I love your friend. Y'all get over there and subscribe to my friend, the Official Campaign. I'm talking about. We love him. We're going to love your friend. Because one would think like that Tasha will be doing certain stuff to get the clout off of Cardi. But Cardi about to go on tour. She got all type of stuff going on. All type of stuff going on. And she knows how to get the publicity and stuff going to her concerts and whatnot. No different when her album dropped. Even with JT, all of those people, those are all promotional things, like 100%. So I feel like her targeting Tasha is on multiple levels. Her targeting her. It helps her get out her aggression so that she's not live venting about the dude that she's trying to get everybody to approve. that she's trying to get everybody's validation for, especially her fans. So better Tasha than live hooping and hollering and cussing out Stefan. That's what I get from it. It's just wrong, misplacing the energy, you know? So she needs to do what she needs to do to get people in those seats and whatnot. Who better than somebody like Tasha to really get the word out there? Because as much as people are going to go around and like hate bash Tasha, those same people will go to Cardi concerts, all type of stuff. And it's about to kick off her tour. It's kicking off soon. It is. So she needs some type of fire lit underneath, because selling tickets now with the big of a gap between her albums is not going to be so easy. You know, the music part, dropping the album and getting people to feature it and buy it, that's the easy part. The tour is what's going to count. Beyonce completing 2 successful tours had just put her into the billionaire realm. She is now a billionaire based off of her products. And she brought all of her products out during her tours to promote them, to super promote them, to get people buying it. You know, all of that stuff. That was smart. You know, Beyonce doesn't believe in drama. She doesn't believe in that. Hold on. Shout out to my boo Tasha shares. He says, Sean, Sean, you, the mods, and this chat make me smile every day. Stay on. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for the super sticker. I really appreciate that. Thank you, girl. See, I know you love me, Tasha, girl. Thank you so much. So, with those tickets, not necessarily, I'm not going to say that they're not selling. I'm going to say she is going to need help doing as such. Okay. The album dropping a few months back, that was good. You know, it dropped in September. So it gave it enough traction for people to know that she's here, she's back. People get to hear a lot of those hits from that first album, and she has hits on the second one too. So that's not enough. And she knows it's not enough. Okay. So who better to target than someone that is going to get that wheel moving, that algorithm going? And Tasha's definitely going to do that. And it's crazy because Tasha ain't even said nothing to Cardi. Like, she ain't even said nothing to Cardi. Every time Tasha says something, it's more so about herself. You know, like Tasha, oh, I love my black skin. I love my nose. I love my... She's not talking about Cardi. She's talking about herself. Okay? Complimenting the things about herself that Cardi is over there dismissing about her. That's all she's done. She ain't dragged her. None of that. So Tasha can make a situation pop without even speaking. Because what has she said? I'm still waiting to hear what Tasha said for all of this to be going on. So I haven't heard nor seen it.
Reach, saying Cardi. Oh, these are cute. And they're not that cute, but I just like.
She said, oh, these are cute. And they're not that cute. Yeah, they're not. You just read a post about you crashing out. So with you reading a post about you crashing out, now you want to make it seem as if you're not crashing out by like, oh, see, I'm not crashing out. You are. you are, though, over here saying all this stuff that you're saying about Tasha. Now, she also brought up Tasha's essay that happened to her when she was younger, and said that that's why your mom don't love you, because if your mom did, then she wouldn't have let your family member or, you know, whomever do what they were over there doing to you. Now, Tasha told her story a long time ago. You would have just not been here type of situation to heard what she went through. And like I said, even when Tasha and I had our disagreements, I never said anything like that. And I also never brought up Tasha's kids, ever. Not one live will you hear me saying anything negative about her children, ever, because I never did anything like that. And I never said anything about Tasha's SA, and I knew about it that whole time. I just don't feel like that's a dig. I don't think that you can weaponize that against like the party that went through it, like victim shaming and saying like, aha, you're a victim because your mama didn't love you. Like, what? It's like, Cardi, girl. Okay, we get that you don't like her. But damn. Wow. Then she told Tasha to grow some hair. I would have to agree with Nick at Night. Shout out to Nick at Night. When she said that she doesn't feel like Cardi would say that to someone that was non-black or non-African American. I agree. I do think that, because again, I do feel that women outside of the black community disrespect the women first. They will respect the man before they respect the woman, and not out of fear. It's not I'm going to respect him because he's a man. No, not at all. It's I simply just don't like her. It's a don't like thing. I don't think it has anything to do with him being a man, especially if you're heterosexual. The majority of the time, I feel the reason why a lot of you women that are non-black treat black men better is because you're attracted to them. And since you aren't attracted to the woman, you don't feel a need to respect them, and you stereotype them immediately, right away. They don't even have to open their mouth. They don't have to say anything. Nothing at all. Mm-hmm. They're just how they stand. You just assume you know everything about them already. Oh, you're ghetto, you're this, you're that, and whatnot. And people can feel that energy. Like, we can feel it. Like, as black people, we can tell by how you're talking, how you are, your mannerisms, the closeness, like you being all the way across the room or feeling like a need to not approach us. You know, so we can feel it. Body language speaks way louder sometimes than words, right? So you can tell. And with Cardi, she does have a track record of disrespecting black women. And again, she disrespects everybody. She does. I don't feel like it's just like she targets them. I think she enjoys it. I don't think it's a target. I think she enjoys it. I think she enjoys having disagreements with black women. I think she loves talking about the uniqueness of our nose, because men, we share the same characteristics. But since they would be attracted to us, it's cute. Because Offset and Tasha look like they could come from the same family. Why is it cute when Offset do it, but it's ugly when Tasha do it? I'm being honest. Now, I'm not saying they look like brother and sister, nothing like that. No, not at all. But they do share characteristics. So why is it sexy when Offset does it, but when Tasha does it, she's ugly? So yeah, I think Cardi enjoys disrespecting black women. Like, when I beef, I like beefing with men. Love it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Whatever. You know, I do. With women, I hop and skip. You know, I get bored easily. So it's just like, I'm not doing this with you. But with men, I'll go on. Ask Stormisha. Well, we've been beefing, what, 4-5 years? It's been wonderful. It's been amazing. I wouldn't change it for the world. Yes, Lord. Ooh, thank you, Lord. Ooh, won't he do it? Yes. Him. Stormisha. So it just is what it is. I'll be honest. Yeah, I like it. It's my thing. You know, it's my unit. I get real comfortable. Yeah. Mm-hmm. When dudes cut at me, I'd be like, okay. Let's go. I'm all for it. You know, but with women, it's kind of like, I get bored fast with it. So, and they're mad about it. Cardi, I think it's the same thing. I think she likes beefing with black women. I think she enjoys it. I think she looks down to them. I look down to Stormisha. Fact. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I know I'm 6'4" of greatness, so I'm like literally looking down at him, but he's beneath me. Woohoo! Wayman! Yeah, the beige Wayman. That Berenstein. I already know what's up. So, yeah, you're beneath me. Please. Please. So, yeah. I mean, she said the same thing. We're going to be forever. She means it. She don't like black women. It's annoying when prejudice / racist people feel like because they found a token black or two that they like black people. Do you though? It's token. See her hanging out with Star, people like that. Those are tokens. Those are blacks that you like that are biased. They have your back. They're yes men. Girl, please. You ain't fooling nobody. And it's the same thing with her black fans that are females. She tolerates. It's a toleration. It's a toleration. Cardi has way more white fans than any other race. I'm gonna need y'all to look at these people concerts when they do them. Yes, it be black people at Cardi concerts, way in the back. In the front, white and Hispanic. Brandy and Monica on tour right now. It's a lot of black people there. A lot. And in each state that they go to, they bring the blacks out, baby. Filled with black people. I'm like, oh, wow. There's a lot of white people, but I mean, black like galore. I'm like, wow, they really brought out the because I said, I know that's right. But when Cardi was doing that tour, white people. Just like what it's gonna be right now. If you pay attention to her album signings that she did when she went around doing signing out, white people. And Hispanics. Fact. Look at it again. When she went live and she was beefing with JT, she was at Walmart. Who's white people? White people, more so like white gays and Hispanic gays, but white people. Correct. Now, when you're going to predominantly black areas, you can't count that because it's a predominantly black area. You can't count it. So you go to Georgia, girl, Brandy and Monica bringing them out in Minnesotas and the Ohio's. And they bringing them out. They bringing them out. Okay. So, yeah, her fans aren't black. Like, they're not. Now, she has a lot of social media black fans. Like a lot of black people that are on social media, like have accounts. Yes. There's a lot of black social media fans. But like actual fans, ones that's gonna come to your concerts, buy your merch, posters, all the white people. That's why Cardi gets the business deals that she gets. White people. That's who like you. They do. White people love Cardi. They do. Shout out to white people. They love her. They do. That's why she's so big. Not black people. Mm-mm. Not at all. She's just too busy taking from the black women because she's not stealing nothing from me. Mm-mm. She's not taking my culture. I'm a man. I don't wear nails and dresses and purses and all of that stuff. Everything she aspires to and wants to do is what black girls do. What black girls want. All the way down to the men. She's competing with black women. I mean, there's no competition. I'm a man. I want to be one. I wasn't born in the wrong body. I'm not cis. Didn't no scientist choose. Like, no, he did. So, yeah, correct. Correct. So, so I was clashing with them. So I think people like Bad Baby, all that. Notice that? When they arguing, hooping and hollering online, we were shocked that Bad Baby was arguing with the Montana girl, Alabama, her. We were shocked. But you got to think about it. She was only in tool with her because she felt like I'm the only white girl that want to be black. That's famous. Because it's not like Alabama was over there being a ditzy white girl, a valley girl. No, Alabama over there, wanting to be down too. She's the same way. She just has a little bit more class than Bad Baby. But it's two wiggers. Battle of the wiggers. So just like, okay, is all that were. Two wannabe downs. Those are, and neither one of y'all down. Both of y'all can get beat up. As far as we're concerned, as black people. I agree. Yep, I said I do feel like Alabama has more class. I do. I agree. She's a classy girl. She is. Like, I mean, she don't give Bad Baby at all. They're like polar opposites, but also like one and the same. Culture vultures. Culture vultures. I feel like it's okay to like a culture, but you should fall back. You should fall back. See, we don't wear do-rags because they're cool. We wear do-rags because of our hair texture. So that we can keep our hair neat. Same thing with bonnets and things like that with women. It's not a... We don't get braids to look cool. It's just not our fault that everything we do is cool. Like we can't help that y'all give that y'all just not creative at all. That's on y'all. That don't have nothing to do with it. But see that's being part of the culture, meaning I was raised in it. They're not raised in our culture. You're not a part of it, and it's okay. Be where you grew up. That's when you become a vulture. See, this is why a lot of people give Cardi a pass because she did grow up in it, right? She grew up in New York. She grew up around the lifestyle in the culture. She grew up in it. That's why a lot of people give her like the ghetto pass to saying the N word, and all of that, because she grew up in culture. A lot of these girls did not. Okay, Alabama, her daddy, Travis Barker, famous drum player, married to one of the Kardashians. Her mama is Shannon, was on the TV, actress, all of that stuff. Like, girl, you grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth, whether you wanted the spoon or not. Whether you wanted the spoon or not. King Harris, he was, trying to make it seem as if he hood because he was being babysat by his grandmama. And she lived in the lower birds. So he wanted to be a part of the culture so bad. You're not. You're not a part of it. Mm-hmm. Correct. You were too busy living the lifestyle that your parents wanted you to live because they couldn't. That's you. We grew up in the projects, not you. Yeah, and you don't get to claim it because we're from it. No, we from it. That's why we claim it because we're from it. I'm from Indiana. I don't go around saying that I'm from Illinois. I don't go around saying I'm from Atlanta and Cali. No, that's not where I'm from. I'm not. So I'm not going to drive down there and move down there, and then all of a sudden I'm adopting all of the things that they're doing. No, that's a culture vulture. I need to be who I am and blend with them is what I need to do, not try to become them. Mm-mm. I don't say own it homes. I don't talk like that. So I'm not about to go down to California and then come back and be like own it homes. I'm not about to go to New York and then come back and be like that. It's everything. I'm not about to do that because I would be being a vulture because I'm not from you. No. So that's what they are. The vultures. Mm-hmm. Kylie Jenner are vultures. Mm-hmm. And we got to stop letting people get away with that. Call them out. They need to be called out on. Mm-hmm. Because they're not us. And that's okay. Like, that'd be the problem. Like, black people are the most accepting people on the fucking planet. Okay? If you go to a black cookout, somebody gonna speak to you. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of us gonna be like, some of them gonna be like that. Mm-hmm. A lot of the older ones come. You bought Patrick. Who baby is that? Come here. Who baby is you? Yes, but somebody gonna talk to you. Somebody. Okay? You can go to a white event as a black person and not speak at all. Besides saying hello. Not speak at all. So we're very accepting. And we accept you how you are. If a white girl come in looking like a white girl, who is that white girl? That's pretty much how we're gonna be. But if the white girl come in with a sew-in or a lace front, some forces, and like just we're gonna be, then it's gonna be different. This is gonna be who is that white bitch? Then the energy gonna be a little bit different. They walking in with colorful micros and who is this? Like that's what's gonna be a problem because you're giving vulture. Like we don't know you. Then they want to come in, hey, what up? How y'all doing over here? How y'all? It's like Bucky from Flavor of Love. Buck Wild, girl. So we're pretty accepting. We'll let you be who you are. We'll let you be who you are. So wait, did Cardi file another suit? She said she filed something that Tasha should be looking out for it. She said her and her attorneys should be looking out for it. Mm-hmm. Now we're gonna drop the mods. Do y'all have the number? Y'all need to put it in. Okay. Anybody that wants to call, because again, I don't see. Besides her mad at Stefan taking that on Tasha, trying to put some energy behind her tour, I don't see why she's mad. That's just what that were. Mm-hmm. That's just what that were. Oh yeah, let me put this back. Okay, and if y'all gonna call in, make sure we stay on topic, okay? And let's try not to curse. I know it's easier said than done. But let's try not to curse. We definitely want to hear you, okay? You will be anonymous. You do not have to say your name or anything like that. If you want to say what you go by in the chat and stuff like that, that's fine as well. But it is not necessary. You just want to call and jump right into the topics. Do you think Tasha K is wrong in this situation? Do you think Cardi B is wrong in this situation? I want to hear from y'all. Okay. So there it is. If y'all want to call in. Now, Cardi did not say that she filed another suit, but she did say that she will. She did say that she filed some other stuff in court. So I don't know if she's talking about the first lawsuit that she already did. She filed something about that. or she filed a new lawsuit. The call-in number is in the chat. Feel free to call in. Absolutely. Get it off your chest. Who y'all think is right? Who y'all think is wrong? Or am I leaving something out? Did Tasha say something else? And I'm just not privy to it? You know? Or did Cardi say something, you know? And Tasha responded. It's like, well, no, Sean, yes, Cardi said this, and Tasha said this, or Tasha said this, and Cardi said that. You have to get on camera. It's called. It's on the phone. It's on the phone. So no, you will not be on camera at all. Okay, it's just like being on the phone. It literally is being on the phone. So it's just a phone call. It would just be like, hey, you know, calling me. You're not gonna be on camera, nothing like that. It's just
incoming call.
There we go. All we hear is your voice.
Incoming call.
Okay. Hello, caller. You are on the air.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Incoming call.
Hello. Hello. You have me playing in the back? Can you turn me down in the back?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, hey, Sean.
Hi.
It's a girl, Tinder 24K.
Period. Hi.
Hi, yeah, okay, I have to mute you in the background. I'm so happy to speak to you.
Girl, ain't nobody.
Okay, so I just want to give my opinion. I feel like Tasha K is not wrong. She's literally doing her job. She's not the same in part. She's not making up some stuff.
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh, so she's literally just doing her job like everybody else. I feel like Cardi is definitely like deflecting.
Can y'all hear in the chat?
Can y'all hear? The wrong person right now. She's deflecting and using Tasha K as a target, and I think it's kind of disgusting seeing their past history. Like, why go for her? You know what I'm saying? Like, go hang your fruit type stuff.
So you feel like because of what they went through in the past, that this is the reason why Tasha K is being attacked by Cardi, because you feel like Tasha's in the wrong. I mean, sorry, Cardi's in the wrong. Sorry.
Yeah, Cardi's I feel like Cardi's in the wrong. I feel like she was kind of just an easy target for Cardi. I feel like she's reaching, she's deflecting, and it's kind of disgusting.
I agree. I think that she's deflecting as well. Do you think that she's deflecting from the whole Stefan Diggs thing, or do you think it's the tour? What do you think she's deflecting from?
Well, for this particular subject, I feel like it's the Stefan Diggs thing. The tour, I'm not really sure about all of that, but that's what she needs to be focused on. Like, she needs to get back to the bag. Like, I'm trying to get like tired of her. She's having all these kids back to back. Like, I don't even understand how she still got the money.
Right. Are you a fan of Cardi B, or are you?
Absolutely. I love Cardi B. I love her now. Like, that's why I'm so disappointed.
In Cardi.
Yes, exactly.
No, I get that. I understand people being disappointed in Cardi when she does do things like this, because to me, it doesn't make any sense at all. Like you said before, I do believe that Tasha's just doing her job. If Cardi break up with Stefan right now and she start dating, like, I don't know, Lamar or someone, they are going to be a topic of discussion too. Anybody you date, like, that's how the podcasting, blogging game goes. Any story that's hot, anybody that's hot dealing with somebody, you're going to be content right away. And you don't have to do much. You can just date to become content. We don't even have to see fights or spillovers or baby mama, baby daddy drama. Like Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion, they don't have anything like that going on now. But people are already zeroing in on the relationship. Anything that Klay did in the past or whatnot, people are going to talk about. Cardi knows how the game goes. I just think that she's mad at Stefan, and she doesn't want the world to know that she agrees with a lot of the stuff that people are saying.
Yeah, she's letting them say what she can't say.
Do you think Cardi likes black women?
I don't know. She don't need to date anybody. Like, be by yourself. You have kids, 3, 4, 5 kids already. And get back to the music. Try to get them to her. I don't even know how she can with all them kids. But, hey.
Do you think Cardi likes black women?
Oh, that's a good question. I think Cardi likes her black women.
Agreed.
The ones who she had in her circle.
Yes.
But in general, no. I mean, just inherently type of thing. If you're not black, you're just not black. So getting pushed up against a wall is going to come out, and that's what race, I believe, all across the board. So you back up against the wall, and you're going to see that racism come out.
100%. Well, I appreciate your call so much. Thanks for calling in and giving your
Absolutely.
opinion.
I love you, Sean. It was so good talking to you. I'm so happy.
Oh, you're so sweet. I want you to call in again. I'm going to be doing a call in every time I go live. So you can talk to me anytime you want to, anytime I'm live. Hey.
Definitely will.
All right. Thank you so
bye-bye,
much.
Sean.
And she respected all of the rules. Thank you so much for respecting the panel. See, that was a good call. See, I like those calls. Those are great calls when a person respects the panel. But respects the call line. And so I would have to agree that I think Cardi does like her black girls, the ones that she has stamped and approved. But all of the other women that are black, I do think that Cardi seems to take issue with their opinions. I don't think that Cardi just randomly goes and picks a black person in the comments and then, goes for them, or goes and randomly picks a black content creator and goes after them. Because again, she was just beefing with Armand as well. She just said all type of stuff about him. She doxed him. She did a lot to Armand. So it's clearly not just a woman thing. I think it's more so of a black gay and black woman. I think that she takes issue with them immediately. And I think that it's the validation that she's wanting, but not getting from certain people. I think she wants Armand to validate her like he had before. And since he won't, it's a problem. It's up and stuck. I think it's the same thing with Tasha. I think that since Tasha won't validate the things that Cardi's doing, she's a problem. She's an issue. Because no one's saying anything about Stefan that Cardi doesn't necessarily agree with. I think Cardi agrees with what's going on. People's opinion of him. Saying that he dirty, he a dog, he got all these women pregnant, he doing certain things to women, whatnot. You have all these allegations about him creeping with men and being DL. I think that she is sick of it. I think she's tired of it because of the guy that she's with. She doesn't see any of those things in him. So since she doesn't see them, she doesn't, she don't care to hear none of that shit. She don't. Everyone is just supposed to be happy that she's not with
incoming call.
Everyone is just supposed to be happy because she is not with
incoming call.
Let me have a caller. Oh, that sounds like two. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, two. Hi, boo.
Hi. Oh my God. Am I anonymous?
No, you're not anonymous.
Okay. So I have a question more than a comment. Okay. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Yes.
What could she possibly be trying to sue her for? Did she go against any type of stipulation or any kind of court order? Did she do anything that she's legally not able to do?
No. Now, that's a good question. And from what I gathered, this is why I think that Cardi is referring to trying to make it seem as if Tasha broke some type of stipulation in the agreement that they signed after the lawsuit and whatnot. Because as of right now, Cardi did kind of have a clause put in that Tasha and her affiliates could not speak on her and certain people. But that's when she was married to Offset. Mm-hmm. She's not with him no more.
Right.
So that agreement does not state that anytime Cardi has any involvement with anyone, that Tasha's not allowed to speak on them. So it don't protect her and future boyfriends and future friends and, stuff like that. So Tasha's well within her right.
That's what I was wondering. That's what I was wondering.
No, she's well within her right. Yeah, she's well within her right to talk about Stefan, and things like that. So that's a great question because I thought the same thing. I'm like, well, what are you going to sue her for? Say you are. Say you ready to take her back to court. What would be the reason? Tasha is saying certain things about Cardi's health and having Star Marie come and do that interview and saying certain things about Cardi's health is what I feel really aligned that lawsuit and helped Cardi with like the pain and suffering, and stuff like that, but in defamation. But with this, Tasha has not defamed her. I've not seen anything defamed.
Okay. I was wondering because that is ridiculous to me, and I didn't hear or see anything that seemed like she should be able to sue. Mm-hmm. So I was wondering, like, could she just be wasting her time and everybody's time and money?
Correct, because that is what would be happening. Okay. So yeah, you would be right.
All right, love you. Bye.
Oh,
bye,
y'all.
So
I love you.
Take care of my chat. Don't be messing up in my chat. Bye.
Bye. Shout out to two. That was a really good question. Because yeah. I said the same thing. That was my first thought when I seen people like, oh yeah, she's gonna sue Tasha again. She's gonna sue Tasha again. I'm like, okay, well, about what? Like, what did Tasha do? So that's when I went to go and look. And in a completely unbiased approach, I looked on both ends. I looked to see what Tasha had been saying about Cardi, even in the last few months before the year was out. I'm like, well, was there anything further than that? I looked in 2025. I looked in 2024. I'm like, well, she hasn't done anything. I'm like, so it seems as if Tasha, if she didn't listen to nobody else, she definitely listened to her lawyers because she hasn't been saying anything. Nothing directly. She has not said Cardi's, even her, because Cardi B ain't her name. That's her stage name. She hasn't said Cardi B nor Beckley's nowhere. So what's going on? Cardi cannot try to sue Tasha because Tasha talks about the people that is affiliated with Cardi. The story is not about you. It's not about you. So she would look, honestly, like she was harassing Tasha if she went to try to sue her again about Tasha talking about people that she's affiliated with. She has that right. And Tasha's not making anything up. The story about Stefan Diggs, that was born with Chris Blake, was born with DJ Academics. And DJ Academics act like he didn't want to really like do it. Like he didn't want to do the story. That's why people go to Tasha, because they know Tasha gonna get the tea out there. Tasha, she gonna do it. You got enough receipts to prove certain. Come on, she gonna bring you to that wine sale. So, because he could have went to Tasha in the first place, and instead of it fizzling over there with DJ Academics and then him going over there to Tasha, because Tasha made it pop. Even while Cardi B and JT were beefing with each other, JT was using Tasha K's interview with Chris Blake as a direct hit at Cardi B. Not with DJ Academics, because that didn't go nowhere. It went somewhere with Tasha. Tasha damn near made a mainstream. So, because JT would have been saying, DJ Academics, go check it out. On DJ Academics are putting up clips. No, she put up the clip from Tasha Acacia. That's what JT put up on Twitter. That's what she reposted. Tasha and Blake, or Chris Blake. So, again, it's not like she went and made Chris make up a story about Stefan, but that's not happening. Like, that didn't happen. Chris Blake's still going around to this day saying that Stefan tried to do certain things to him.
Incoming call.
Like, what are we doing here? Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes. Hello?
Not sure if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. It's a little windy, but I can hear you.
Hello? Hi, this is Yep, I Said It. I want to say hi.
Hi. Hi, Yep, I Said It.
But I am walking.
Oh, you're walking?
Yes. I am walking my dog. So this is the only time I have, alone. Since I have a husband and kid and stuff. But I just wanted to say, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, baby. let me see if you can hear me better if I do this. So, can you hear me better now?
Yes. Much better.
Okay. Oh, okay. It was my cheap Bluetooth. So, so I want to say, first thing, I do love you. You know I do. You're like my fave. And then, like, okay. So one thing I don't like about her is that she comes for Tasha, but she doesn't come for people who, like, there's other creators that make up some serious stuff about her. And I don't know if you can still hear me, but
Yes.
and I noticed that she doesn't come for them, right? Like, there's one creator in particular, like, she says some really crazy conspiracies, and she says nothing about her. And it's like, why do you only pick on her? Like, why do you care? You're famous. Like, why are you worried about that? Like,
I think it's the
you know what I mean?
validation.
Like,
I really
it's
think it's.
weird.
I agree with what you're saying because there are people out there that say 10 times more awful things than Tasha K has said.
Right.
The difference is that do they get the same type of attention as Tasha? Because I think that's the difference. This is why I say it's the validation thing with people like Armand, Tasha K, because she wants their validation. She wants to, because she feel like she would go further and Tasha K would go further if her and Tasha K were cool. I don't think Cardi ever truly like wanted to like beef with Tasha, but once it got beyond, hence her like reaching out to Tasha via like Instagram and all of that stuff before the lawsuit actually kicked off the first time, I think Cardi low-key wanted Tasha's validation. She wanted her to validate her and become more so of like an ally, like Lovely T and others, because you know Lovely T and Cardi B have always, from what I gather, I don't know what they are right now, but they were always cool. You know, she invited Lovely T to one of her shows, you know, and stuff like that. So, but again, that's one of her black girls. So Lovely T wouldn't be on the list of black women that Cardi B wouldn't dislike because I'm not gonna say Lovely T is biased, but
I didn't realize they were cool.
Oh yeah, they were really cool. Now I don't know what their relationship is right now, but I do remember Cardi. I believe she flew Lovely T out, but she did all that to spite Tasha. In my opinion, I'm not saying Lovely T is not a great content creator because she is. Lovely T is amazing, but I think that was spiteful. I do think that she was trying to do that to kind of pin the women against each other because they were already having some static. So I think Cardi B just wanted to worsen the relationship and kind of pull Lovely T in as kind of like her attack dog to get Lovely T to go after Tasha for her because it's Lovely T's like thing. It's what she do for a living. So yeah, I do think that she wanted Tasha's validation. She wanted Tasha to be cool with her and speak the opposite of what Tasha was saying at that time. But Tasha, you know, kept her foot down and said, "This is what I think. This is what I believe. I interviewed a woman. She said these things, and you know, just is what it is." And I think that really got under Cardi's skin. So I think that's why Cardi pays such close attention to what Tasha says because she's always wanted her validation.
I can see that. It's just weird, right? And it's like I really wish people would stop talking about. Oh, don't you dare! My dog's barking in the neighbor. That's sad. But I just wish that like the bears. I just wish that like people would stop talking about like colorism and stuff because it's just so stupid. Like, what are you talking about? Who cares? Who cares? Like, seriously, there are beautiful people of all shades and all races, and that's how I feel about it. However, I do think Cardi does come for, you know, darker women. I do, and I think that it's very ignorant and stupid what she says about, like, what did she say recently about the grow some hair? I mean, Tasha obviously can grow hair, right? Here's Tasha, like, purposely shaves her head. Like, she purposely wears her hair short. And as a dark-skinned woman with super long hair myself, like, where have these people been that you don't see black people with, you know, longer hair? It's weird.
Well, I think the color, because I think everyone is exhausted with the colorism conversations and black women versus this. And I think everyone is tired of that. But people, it wouldn't come up if people didn't make it a topic, if they didn't make it a subject like Cardi B. Yesterday, she got into it with it was a gay guy. She was talking to. I can pull up the clip. She was talking to a gay guy, and she said, "Your little light skin, da 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 da." It's like when you make those type of comments, it's going to make people feel that way. You know, that if you don't speak on colorism by saying saying anti-black insults and stuff like that, then people wouldn't bring it up. Like it wouldn't come up unless you're doing it. When every time she spazzes, it's not just because Tasha's Tasha, it's also because she is a Black woman. I think Black women and how they respond, and that because Black women will tell you how they feel. Like you're not really, especially online, like typing in the chat and stuff like that.
Right.
They're going to and sometimes that can sting. It really can sting. And it bothers her. It bothers her. It really does. And it bothers other people too.
Trolls,
so
right? Like trolls come for people of color often because we tend to be, the most emotional. Now, and so I know me, I'm not really super emotional, but I do get there. Like there's moments I'll be like, hey, that's messed up. Like, why are you saying that? And so I do think that my main thing is I do think she picked on Tasha a little bit, and it's like, dude, stop.
Because a white woman can come forward and say the same things that Tasha says, but if the delivery is different, then Cardi will completely ignore it. She would completely ignore it. But I feel like if a Black woman, and I don't feel like it would take her to be dark skinned, I just think just her being Black at all, saying anything about Cardi, I feel like if they got enough energy, she will respond to it right away. She will waste no time saying something in response. But when Latin people, or because there's plenty of other races and nationalities that say horrible things about her. There's 2 content creators that I know right now, neither one of them are Black, and they are saying that her dad really did those things to those women. And they're saying that it's more than one woman, and she's not saying nothing to them. And one is a Latino woman, and the other is a Latino man. And they're bigger creators. And she ain't said a word.
Isn't that something? You know what I mean? I don't like stuff like that. So, like, she kept the same energy for everyone, then that would be, cool or whatever. But she doesn't. You can tell it's definitely selective.
Yeah.
But I just enjoy talking. I mean, I feel like we're like friends. Oh my God.
We are.
You've seen me probably in your chat forever. And I think a lot of people think I'm a man for some weird reason. But I guess because of my name. But I don't know.
No, I can tell you're a woman.
And I'm not even...
Your name is Yep, I Said It, right?
Yeah, that's who I am. Yep, I said it, you guys. So, and I'm scared to get on camera and everything. But I did just want to say, because this topic in particular, I feel like it's kind of important to the way we let people come in the community. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I may not be saying it right.
No, you're right. It is the way. It's us. We let people in. Nobody comes through the Black community gate without our approval. Now, some people do sneak in. Some people do. They sneak in the gate, but it's our job to find them and put them back out on the outside of it. We just got to call it out more, and I feel like it'll go away. The colorism, all of that stuff, I feel that it will all go away.
I just wish it would stop, because nobody cares. When you get a little older, some people are just young too. But when you get a little bit older, I feel like Cardi too old to be acting like she does, but I feel like when you get a little bit older, when people start getting a little bit older and start getting their own lives and stuff, they realize no one cares about them. I'm like, no one cares. Literally, no one cares. I remember there was a movie that said that. At the end of the movie, he's like, no one cares. And it's true, but your circle cares.
Yeah.
So they think you need to develop a circle, and that's it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I really appreciate it.
You. I'm sorry, I didn't take so much time.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Bye.
Bye, sweetheart. Ooh, y'all already in the chat talking about the next caller. I cannot with y'all. But keep on calling.
Incoming call.
Oh, we got another call. Ooh, we got another call. Welcome to the Shine Everywhere Show. Hello.
Hello, hey,
Hi.
how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I watch the show all the time. I've been following you a long time. My thought is, I'm gonna have to cut this other phone off. My thought is that Tasha K didn't say anything about her. She talked about the baby daddy, but everybody is talking about that. That's a hot topic right now. She angry, I believe, because everybody is talking about the situation, and she can't come after everybody. So she want to attack Tasha K. But what really disgusts me, she took a dig at that girl being molested at 5 years old.
Yes.
That was totally disgusting.
I agree. Again, if she gonna go in on Tasha, I really feel like, because I do like Cardi, but I feel like it was lame of her to say anything about someone that can't speak about you. That's weak to me. To go after someone that you put gag orders on, all of that, to not speak of you, and then you think you can go live and say things that horrible, speak of their family, their essay as a kid. That's crazy.
Talk about her all day. She'll never come after that girl. But guess what? That girl ain't bald-headed and she ain't ugly. Like she tried to say Tasha K is beautiful to me. Beautiful skin, beautiful lady. Like, how you gonna talk about somebody's looks? You're gonna have to go back and peel off all the layers of surgeries that you got, and let's see how you look. No, girl, no, absolutely not.
Correct.
You look how you look because of surgery.
And it's not
housewives and all that.
Yeah.
And stripping. You was Come on here now.
Let's be honest. It was crazy when Cardi was coming at Tasha saying anything about Tasha's looks when she said herself that she thought that she was ugly. And I'm talking about Cardi B. Cardi went and got all that surgery. Nobody told Cardi to go get surgery. She decided to do those things because of imperfections that she saw within herself. So you, in my opinion, you can't talk about surgery. If you can't talk about natural if you've had surgery. That's weird.
That was my last straw, talking about somebody being molested at 5 years old, as if that's a big. That is so disgusting. And she got to remember, you got the girls' booth, and that's something that happened within families or that can happen to any kid. Like, watch what you say out your mouth. That was disgusting to pick on that girl for getting molested at 5 years old. But I like the Tasha K response. I had counseling. I'm over that. You can't get at me by saying nothing like that. But what about the other kids? Like, what is this, girl? We need to. I'm signing a petition. I'm gonna counsel her. She's done. After saying that stuff about molestation, you got a boyfriend that's choking out women. You harassing the girl he choked out. It's time for us, the black people, to get her off our team. She do not like us. She called black women roaches and monkeys. And if you're a man and you black and you make her mad enough, she's gonna call you something too that's racist. Her family, where she come from, they raised up with racism. Sad to say, she could have took another option not to be that way. But you want to come up off of us and our culture, but you don't like us. It's time to start counseling these people that's coming up off our culture but don't like us. Yes. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I agree with you. Was there anything else you wanted to say? Thank you so much for calling in.
No, thank you. I love you. You. I watch you when I'm kind of like, you make me laugh. So keep it going.
I absolutely will. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Okay, you have a blessing.
You too. Oh, y'all are so cute. Oh my God, I love y'all. I love y'all. Hold on. Here we go. Got another call.
In the voicemail, press 2.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for calling the Shine Everywhere Show.
Hey, Sean, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I was. Oh, let me turn my TV down. You can probably hear it in the background. Wait a minute.
You're fine.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Hey, Sean.
Hi.
I was calling in to say, yeah, Cardi, she was wrong for calling Tasha K, all of that, and kind of nervous too because I ain't done this before. But
Take your
but yeah,
time.
she was very wrong for saying all of that, all of the wrong things, and about her mom, her being bald headed, and her being black. And I do think, my opinion, I don't think she do like black women, even though she do have a black husband and she got mixed kids. I don't think she like black women. My opinion.
And it's annoying to me that more people can be honest about stuff like that, but it's hard for her to when she's eating off the culture. I'll put it to you like this: there's plenty of black women that do not like white
and
women.
Not to cut you off, Sean, but but I was on her Spaces and she was disgusting. It was things that it was like disgusting things that, and I hate to bring Nikki up, but Nikki would have never said the things or have never would say the things that she said to her fans. Never. Nikki might cut you off. She might hang up on you, but she will never say the disgusting things to her fans that this woman has. She really wouldn't.
That is kind of true. Because Nikki done went there. I have to be honest, Nikki done went there. Okay. So but I do feel like, she hasn't been as vocal about disrespecting her fans as Cardi B has. Because Cardi B will sit there and turn on her own people. Nikki has too, but I do think it's in different tones. Okay. I do think, if I'm being honest, that it's in different tones.
And you know what?
It's not the same.
Right about that. Let me take that back. They're both different, but one is more deliverance, the other one is more direct and bold.
Correct. Also, what I was saying earlier.
But that's all I wanted to call.
I think that there are. No, you're fine. I'm sorry. I think that there are black women out there. Okay, black women are honest, and it's not to like the pander or anything like that. All women are honest of races and nationalities. But with black women, if they don't like something or someone, they will let it be known. And what a lot of black women, they don't like white women. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the whole history of it. But a lot of black women just don't like white women. They just don't. Okay. But there are some that they do. There are some white women that they don't mind, that they can even be friends with, and whatnot. But it still doesn't make it so that they're not like prejudiced. Like they still are like prejudiced towards the people.
And I want to say this before we leave, before I hang up. I do agree with the last caller. I'm so tired of their outside culture coming into our black culture and stealing our culture or taking our culture, but then don't like us, or they got negative things to say about us. But you come over here and you take our music, you take our fans, and you want to be us, you act like us, and then you turn around and then, you get what you want from us. We buy your album and get you where you need to be, but then, we niggers, or we this or we that. And that's what I don't like about Cardi and other people that's outside of hip hop that comes into hip hop, and they just do too much. That's what I don't like.
Yeah, 100%. Well, thank you so much, caller, for calling in.
Thank you so much, Tony. You have a good day. And Happy New Year to everybody.
Oh, Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Okay, hold on. I was about to say something. That's a good point. Oh, yeah. Cardi B is a vulture when it comes to our community, when it comes to music, when it comes to rap, all of that. Cardi B said herself that she never wanted to rap. She said it herself. She didn't want to. She didn't want to be a rapper, none of that. And ain't it crazy that she has way more attention, way more money, way more influence than the girls that can actually rap. The girls that rap. She's not one of those people. She didn't even want this. It's not even her dream. She just wanted to be famous. She never wanted to be a huge selling rapper, and she never wanted any of that, ever at all. Hi, caller, you're on the line. Thanks for calling the Shauna Boy Show.
Hey, Sean.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh my God. This is Tasha Cherie. Oh my God.
Hi, boo! Oh my God, I love you.
Oh my God, I love you.
Oh.
And your mind, and your chat. Oh my God, I cannot believe I'm trying not to be nervous. But I love y'all so much. I promise you. I support your channel because you have brought me through so much. Like you have no idea. Deaths and funerals and illnesses, lows and highs. So I just wanted to say that and not get off topic. But I really, really appreciate you.
Oh no, you're fine. Thank you so much for saying that. I love you, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Yes. Keeping on topic, I just want to say that like I've never called in to a show ever except for Meek at Night and you. And that's only because this topic really, really like it has me a little, I guess, confused and also slightly peeved as the last two callers have stated. I feel like we're tired of being cosplayed. I'm gonna put it like that. We are tired of being cosplayed. Regardless of the wrong that Tasha K has done, you know, I even that night when I came on there, I had to commend her for apologizing to even Nick at Night because Tasha K has been wrong in many times, but in this case, Tasha K, I don't feel like she did not warrant the response that Cardi B gave her, and I feel like as a Black woman, as a quote unquote dark skinned Black woman, we're tired of being cosplayed. You guys can switch it up when the rubber meets the road, and we need allies out here in this fight. You're no longer Black, but then you're the first to throw the stone and call us out of our name, you know, call us bald headed or whatever the case may be. And there was not one caller. It was so bad that night. I stayed up. I was on the East Coast. I stayed up till about 3:00 in the morning, and Meek at Night could not get one caller to agree with Cardi. To the point where it was almost like it was bad because it was like she was like, I don't want to be biased, you know, but we're tired. Bottom line, we're tired. And the other thing I want to say is that I posed a question. And I posed it to you in the chat. I mean, it's getting on my nerves. Why does this lady have so much smoke for Tasha K? She's a multinational, international superstar. Yet you're coming for Tasha K. It's like, it's giving desperate. It's giving she's really mad at Stephon Diggs. It's giving, I just don't understand it. And I commend Tasha. I'm not trying to say I was trying to bait Tasha, but Tasha was really kind to her in her response. And she wouldn't answer it. And I don't get that, Sean. I'm confused about it. And that's why I called in.
You know, I agree with a lot of the stuff you said, especially about the cosplay and with women coming into this arena and being disrespectful towards the people that made it possible, you know, and without women, nothing is possible when it comes to being a human being, because without women, there would be nothing. So at the end of the day, I do feel like with Cardi, when, again, she never wanted this. She got it on default. So with her getting all of this attention and the fame and the fortune through these situations, she has to target people like Tasha because we, again, are the gateholders. She don't care about what white people say about her when it comes to hip hop or how she acts or anything like that. She doesn't care because that's not who she's trying to portray. If Cardi B was really a part of our culture, then she knows that a lot of the stuff that she says to especially Black women is triggering for Black people. Telling people to grow your hair, making fun of her being SA'd by a family member, and doing all of those things is like are all no-nos, and Cardi knows that they are no-nos. There are certain things that you can say to a Black person that is going to be upsetting. People outside of our race calling us like as men boy and stuff like that. We don't like that. We don't play that. And you don't have to be white for it to offend us. Because we as Black men, we don't talk to each other. We won't call each other boy. And, you know, so we don't talk like that. That's not our way of communicating with each other. And Cardi is is allegedly down and knows this all about us, but still at the same time will say way further triggering things to women than she says to men. So she knows better. It's just that a lot of women like her that are not black bow down to the black peen and will disrespect the JJ. That's just how it is. They feel like that like black women to them have truly no worth. And that is how Cardi, I feel, if you're not with her, then that's how she looks at you. Like you have no worth. You have no value. This is why Tasha has value when it comes to Cardi and why she can't ignore when Tasha does something, because she is still fishing for Tasha's validation. She wants Tasha to like her. If Tasha came forward speaking kind on Cardi B would not sue her. Cardi B would not try to take her to court. Cardi B is the same person that tried to make it seem as if she had empathy for Tasha because of the stuff Tasha went through when she was a child, and because Tasha is a fellow mother. That was the reason she was backtracking and coming forward, asking her fans if she should go through with the judgment and stuff with Tasha, because she wants Tasha to like her. She don't want Tasha, but she's not going to say that. You know, she's not going to openly come forward and be like, I was a fan of Tasha. I liked her. I rocked with her. I can't believe she did da, da, da. She don't want to do that. Not at all, because to her, that's weak when it's not. That's actually showing strength. She thought it was showing strength coming forward, asking the fans that she berated against Tasha if it would be okay. She should ponder. She's going to talk to her mom and see if she should remove the judgment from Tasha. And she brought up Tasha's essay as one of the reasons. Her essay, her being a mom and trying to raise her kids and whatnot, her allegedly the issues that she said that Tasha has with the IRS, that plenty of reasons to why she's like, you know what, I should just fall back. But then look at her now to this day. Tasha's an easy target because she cares about what Tasha thinks. When she said Tasha had her blocked on everything, that means you still checking for her. What are you checking for her for when you got lawyers? If she say anything about you, they need to be watching her, not you. You busy. You got a tour. You just had another baby. You busy. Like, why are you focused on anything that woman is doing? Why do you even know to this day that you still blocked if you ain't trying to go over there and look? Look and see what? Like, you shouldn't feature Tasha at all. So, yeah, I really do think that. I think that she low-key wanted Tasha's approval, know that she's not going to get it because she would rather Tasha be on her side than against her, because of all of the black bloggers and whatnot. Tasha's one of the bigger ones. And she F with Tasha like that because a lot of the content creators that she was messing with, Cardi B, aren't Tasha K's level, and a lot of them aren't even being mentioned anymore. So she needs people like Armand and Tasha because they help out. They really do. Good, bad, or different. You being talked about is better than not being discussed at all. So yeah, that's how I feel.
You said a mouthful, Sean. I appreciate you, because that's a perspective that I wanted to hear, because Tasha was going real mild on her, and I just think the gag is up. There's no more cosplaying. There's no more pretending that you like black people when it's convenient. When we get on you and we say no more. So she has black children. She loves, as you say, she loves black. I'm trying not to curse teens, but yet when you get in your feelings online, and you brought up another good point. Why don't you have a social media marketing team to handle these, a media team to handle this stuff for you? You're getting on this internet crashing out, and you still have a tour to do. Trust me, if she gets canceled, that's not going to be a good look for her. Mm-hmm. If she's mad about it.
Yeah, very so much. And she keep this up, she will be. If she keep this up, her tour gonna be open before it even starts.
Thank you. That's my point.
Cancel dates, all of that.
I stayed up for 3, and there was not one caller. She was like, "Well, I'm gonna cut the call in if nobody has anything positive to say about Cardi." And it was just dead silence. I was like, "Well, there's no need for anybody else to call in, because not one caller agreed with Cardi on this one. As much as we have disagreed in the past with things that Tasha K has done, not one person sided with her on that."
Yeah. And I love Nick.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you so much for calling in, sweetheart. I love you, Tasha.
I love you more. Thank you for all you do for the community. Thank you, Sean.
No problem.
And thank your awesome mods and chats. I mean, your mods are freaking hilarious. I sit here and just laugh at them.
Yeah, I love them too.
Sometimes you get off of Discord and they run amok, and I love it. I love y'all so much, Sean. If I had a look, when I hit a lick, all y'all gonna hit a lick, and that's all. That's on period.
I hear that.
All right, Sean. Take
all
care.
right. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
All right, you too.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing call-ins like every time I go live. This is a lot. I thought it was gonna be stressful. It's not stressful at all. I like this. But we have to do topics too where we can kiki. Because I want to kiki. Like I want to kiki with y'all too, because I know y'all like the kiki. But this is great. Yep, I said it. You did amazing. Cut it. You did so good. You did so good. All of y'all did good. It's okay to be nervous calling in a call. It's fine. Once you start talking, it's up to us to make y'all comfortable. Okay? So you can start the conversation all uncomfortable, but by like we should make, that's our job. It's our job to make y'all comfortable. Okay? So that means I'm not doing something right. You know, if you don't feel comfortable.
Incoming
so
call.
I'm gonna make it comfortable. But you did great. You did a great job. Shout out to Tasha. Everybody.
Incoming call.
I love this. I love this. I love this. Thanks for calling the Sean Everyway Show. You're on the air.
Hi, Sean.
Hi.
My name's Victoria.
Hi, Victoria.
And hi. I can't believe I got through. Oh my goodness. But I just wanted to call in and talk about Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, or whatever. I listened to her rant last night or whatever. I'm not really a big fan of Cardi. I am a Nicki fan, but I'm not going to be super biased or anything, because I'm not going to lie. When Nicki went up, speaking to Erica Kirk, I really didn't like that. I didn't really understand that or anything, but I know she's fighting like, bigger machines in the background. We really don't know everything that's going on. Mm-hmm. So although I didn't agree, it might be some stuff beyond what we know. But Cardi, the stuff she was saying about Tasha K was crazy. And that's not the only thing that she said about Black women, period. We've seen it time and time again. It's just that people bypass it. Like, people are so ready to give up on Nicki and say, bye, Nicki, or we're not messing with you anymore. But Cardi just said all of these things. It's like anti-Black. And it's just like, is she going to be held accountable or what? Because this is getting tiring at this point, to me, honestly.
I think the reason Cardi B is not held to the fire with a lot of things that she say, especially the anti-Black comments, is because she's not Black. She's not. Mm-hmm. And the only people that can hold her to the fire is us. Because we're only the one, we're going to defend ourselves. So you can't be an ally for us if you're not willing to defend us. Nicki will defend us. She will. She will get into it with us as well, but that's what we people gonna get into. It's a human thing to have disagreements. So we're going to disagree. It's just that simple. It don't matter, black, white, gray, purple. The disagreements are going to happen. That's what makes us all unique, liking our own things, disliking our own things, doing things our own way, right? But we're like Nicki, and I understand some people feel some type of way about Nicki. I don't feel any type of way about Nicki because I've always been, this is why I said I don't qualify to be a barb, otherwise I would be a barb. I don't qualify to be a barb because I'm not a fan of Nicki's personal life. I've never been a fan of Nicki's personal life, meaning I don't tune into her to see what she's wearing, who she's hanging with. I don't care about any of that. I just want music when it comes to Nicki. I just love her music. I think she's a beautiful woman, and I love Nicki's music. Like, she's never dropped a piece of music that I just don't love. Like, an album, I just love Nicki. And I also think that she's a great actress. I always wanted her to do more movies, and stuff like that. But when it comes to her personal life, I can separate it. Hi, Ness. Hi, Boo. I can separate it because I don't feature that. When it comes to Cardi built a career off of her personality. Nicki built a career off of her music. So that's why I think
Mhm.
it's a little harder for people to take Cardi B seriously, because to most people, Cardi is a joke. And I'm not saying that to like belittle her or anything like that. People mad at what Nicki did because of how people view her. And knowing how intellectual she is, knowing that she's a very intelligent person, people don't expect intelligence and stuff from Cardi B. And I'm not saying that to down her. I'm not saying that to come at Cardi or nothing like that. People look at Cardi B as dumb. Like, it's popular opinion that Cardi B is not smart. It's popular opinion that Nicki Minaj is, from her bars, metaphors, all of that. She's a very intelligent person. So her going up there and having that conversation, I think it angered people knowing how smart she is. When Cardi went up there and tried to do her politic thing, she went up there, Trump says and stuff. Again, no one's taking her serious. Like she's a
Right.
joke, to most people. But when it comes to Nicki, Nicki is taken seriously. Cardi is like the class clown, and Nicki was like the pretty straight A student. So the energy is going to be different. They're going to hold Nicki accountable. Say what they're saying about Cardi's father is true, although from what I gather, it's not true that her father did anything to anybody, right? People would be way more accepting to Cardi and her father going through that, but they will bury Nicki for it. They will bury her for it. 100%.
Yes.
Nicki's wrong. You know what you married. But let Cardi have done it. People have, oh, well, it's her dad. Oh, and she they will find reasons. They will find reasons to make whatever Cardi does okay. Because if Nicki rants, we don't hear the end of it. Oh, she doing drugs, she this, she that, she over there high, Nicki high again, nurse, she out. But then Cardi comes forward and does it, and it's fine. It's warranted. Oh, she's had beef with Tasha before. Tasha done sued her, or she done sued Tasha, and They find reasons to okay it, although she's over there, because no matter what history you have with a person, it is not okay to take a trauma that happened to that woman, that happened to Tasha K, and turn that into ammunition and use that against her. That is wrong on so many levels.
Yeah.
And being a mother with multiple children that's not around her children like that because she is busy, that should be the last thing you're insulting somebody with, when your children can be subjected to it too. Because predators don't have a face. They don't have a look. It can be anybody, anywhere. And the people that we trust the most hurt us the most. So again, when it comes to Nicki and Cardi, they'll never be an equal, because people take Nicki seriously. They don't take Cardi serious. Cardi is a joke, and again, not to say that to belittle her, anything like that. No, I do. I think people look at Cardi when they want to laugh, when they want to be entertained, stuff like that. And, when it comes to Nicki, it's the other way around. People go to Nicki for entertainment when it comes to music. They go to her for bars and, metaphors, similar. Like that's what they're going to Nicki for. They're traveling to these women for two different things. Nicki wearing the clothes and stuff that she wears is her being a part of the culture, is how she dresses. She talks how she talks, being a part of the culture. When it comes to Cardi, is she really a part of the culture? I really don't think she is, because she doesn't. You can't know the yeses, but don't know the nos. Like, she know to say nigga, she know to say stuff like that, but then she should know all of the nos too. Like, just because you say that in front of them, don't mean you say that in front of us. But she don't care because she don't have any respect. She does not respect the culture. She has been blessed. You know how many females in the rap game right now that should be in her position are not? The up and comers. And look how she treats it. Look how. There's no way in the world a Latin woman should be the top ranked in black female rap like that. I don't even say black female rap. In female rap, a black dominated area. We created it. That belongs to us. But we as a community, we keep giving it to them. We keep handing it to them. We are doing that. Music-wise, influence-wise, white people are doing it. and Latin people are doing it. But when it comes to the community, we approve who is hot and who is not. And if we say no, then you're not. We stamped her. We did. We gave her that stamp. As a community, we gave her a stamp. So now that she has that stamp, she's running them up with it. Because it's getting less and less that people have a problem with her saying the N-word in her music. Before, it was a huge deal. Everybody was calling it out. Now, crickets. It's like you barely ever hear anybody say her album just came out and nobody has a problem with her saying all up and through. She's not one of us. She's not. We can't be in our community too. We want to run up on somebody white that is saying something like that. But then when somebody Latin says it, it's your bro. You're really not, though. Because just like a Latin person can be down, they can also be racist. If a Latin person calls me the N-word, I'm going to be just as angry if a white person calls me it. I don't know about other people. But I'm going to be just as livid. I'm going to be just as mad. Okay? I'm not going to be less mad because you're not white. No, it shouldn't come out of your mouth at all. You shouldn't be saying that to me at all. But that's just how the cookie crumbles. So yeah, again, I'm not against. I don't know. I get the whole thing with Nikki and going up there. I get a lot of people who are not fond of that. But I mean, I can honestly care less. I still love Nikki. That's still my girl. I'm a fan of her music. Again, what she does personally, I pretty much don't see. Like I just don't see it.
I agree. I love Nikki. I'm still a fan or whatever. That's not going to stop me from listening to her everything. And everything you said is on point. And it's just disappointing that it's a lot of our Black women like me that just go for anything Cardi says. Like they just go with everything she says, agree with everything she does. Like it's just very disheartening. And I'm just like, are you guys serious? If anybody else was to say these things, like you guys would be going off. Like it just doesn't make sense. But I agree with everything you said, and thank you, Sean, for letting me come on your show.
Oh, no
I
problem.
love your show. I think it's so funny, and keep doing your thing.
Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you so much for coming up, and you were great. Thanks for coming up.
Thank you.
Have a good day. So this is lit. This is lit. Okay, so we're gonna close the call in for today because I'm gonna come back live again tomorrow. I have to get ready for. I have to go record. And then I'm going to try to get over to Discord today and do a coffee, okay? But we will be live tomorrow. We'll be live around this time, or maybe I'll come live maybe I'll do 2 lives tomorrow. But I'm definitely coming live and doing another call-in, okay? We're going to have other topics tomorrow in the morning. We're going to go over some stuff because I got a real doozy for y'all in the morning. And then we'll do like a get it off your chest the next call-in, which is like you pretty much like call me and just then I want to do like relationship advice. I want to do all type of stuff. Okay, but the call-ins are staying. Okay, I'm gonna get a better speaker and do that tonight because I want y'all to be able to hear. Like I know y'all can hear, but I want y'all to be able to like hear, everything that is being said. I want you to be crisp. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for being here. Dimitri, I see y'all. I love you. I saw my boo Ness up in the building too. What's up, Ness? Keep the Fisher King pain. Oh, y'all, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. So until the next live. Thank you, everybody who called in. Tasha. Yep, I said it. Just all of you. I love you. Okay, till next time. Bye-bye.